Damas and caballeros, fasten your seatbelt and we're going to Barcelona.
Barcelona is a city in Spain located in Catalonia. To be honest, I always thought Barcelona is the capital of Spain. But no, now I know that I'm a fool. Well, Madrid is the capital of Spain. Travel really teaches you a lot of things. Barcelona is a bustling city of art and architecture. There's a lot of things to do and see, but as for me, we only have 4 days to spare, and that's why we only choose the must-see according to social media. Few days before, weeks actually, I researched everything from food to taste, places to see, experiences to do, every single details I need to know so I can plan ahead, because you don't have the luxury of time and budget in order to make the most out of this holiday. But of course, no matter what you do, not everything will always go according to plan. You just need to go with the flow.
If there is something we need, it's a leap of faith. A step away from the comfort zone and be a little brave. So take a look around you. How far can you see? How far do you think you can run?
From England, I depart from East Midlands Airport since that's the nearest airport from my place. I didn't bring much toiletries with me because it's a hassle through the security. So after security, I just went to Boots Pharmacy to buy these bits and bobs. I'll be meeting my mom in El Prat Airport since she will be coming from Dublin, Ireland. Spain's weather is a bit different from UK even if they have 4 seasons. It's more warmer here, and they told us that it didn't rain for 2 years now, except today. It's good for the agriculture, and it's not bad for us either, because it's not a heavy rain, just enough to make it cooler.
Catalonia flag, Spanish flag, saka European flag.
Ang aking mother.
Siyempre picture.
On our first day, we had plans to just take it slow, check in, then after walk around Gothic quarters and have a dive in the afternoon. But on our very first day, something bad and unexpected happened. Our pre-booked Airbnb is either a bad location that is very hard to locate because even if you copied the exact address to Google Map and people living there confirmed the location, or we were scammed because no one came to give us the key despite waiting for hours. It's not refunded and it has a poor customer service. I wonder why they don't have a key lockbox instead, like any other Airbnb. Or maybe because Barcelona has some pickpockets and the like, so they didn't bother to put one. So that was a lesson learned. Not every Airbnb is as safe as the one in the UK. Yeah, that ruined the day, but let us not that ruin the whole trip, even if somehow it has.
We bought something to Nibo Takis. I just watched this from the vlog. From a Mexican celebrity.
Out of desperation, we just booked another hotel in Levante, near the iDive Barcelona, where I finally had a dive after 3 years. This dive saves the day. I thought I forgot how to dive, but it's still with me. In fairness, the water is cool and not ice cold like the one in UK. It's more like the water back home in the Philippines. I have to be honest, the dive I have is just for experiencing diving, and it's only in front of the house reef. But as an open water diver, there's not much to see. And the water is not clear, or maybe it's just because of the rain. But if only I've known, there's more dive site in Costa Brava. I should have planned an overnight stay there, just for scuba diving. At least now, I know. We're staying here in Vincibit Hotel with 145 to 165 euro per night, depending on the day. And that's not the end of our unlucky experience. We didn't know that the Grand Prix for the Formula 1 is happening in June 23, and that's our last day. That's why the last night we have is so expensive. All the hotels that night before the event is so expensive, even the hostels or the dormitory type. Ka-ching, ka-ching! I need to do a lot of extra shift when I come back. Travel now, poor later. Hola, mi amigos. Bienvenidos a España. As I've said, not everything will go according to plan. Sometimes you have to go with the flow. We didn't manage to try one of the recommended places to eat, so we just decided to have our dinner in the hotel. We tried their traditional patatas bravas. It's just a simple potato recipe, but it's yum. But mind you, hotel foods are expensive. Gosh, there are more cheaper places to eat but with good quality food.
Lang na, patatas.
Potato. With a lot of cream.
Patatas, yes. This is, what do you call this? Sangria.
Sangria.
But then, what I want to get is this. Tunakaw this one. Oops. Okay.
Gracias. What's the Spanish for cheers?
Salud.
Salud ba?
Salud.
Plastic pala siya.
What's that? She said carrot?
Carrot.
Carrot. I'm not sure what it is, but she gave us this. Let's taste it.
Hindi na. Ano ate ako?
It's actually nice. Maybe I'm just hungry.
Ito na.
Masarap na, no?
Ito, di ba? Tapos di ba may joke na gano'n?
Yeah. Patatas.
Kumbaga yung sa kanila gol ko kasi, di ba?
The next day, our whole day itinerary is to go to Montserrat. We already pre-booked this on Get Guide, which costs €56.95 per person.
Kita mo niya yung Hiron, ayan o, ayan yan. Saan?
Montserrat means serrated mountain because of its jagged formation. Montserrat is a beauty and it's also a monastery. You can access this through a cogwheel train to reach the mountain top, or by the road just like what we did going down.
Dito.
I noticed that the road from the mountain is like the ride back home in my hometown, like an intestine. Before we had this trip, we have another epic fail. Gosh, it's like a domino effect from our first day. Our original accommodation is supposed to be 8 minutes walk to the meeting point. But since the change of plans, we're a bit farther away. We're like 5 minutes late. The bus just went when we arrived. Anyway, we have paid half of the price just to get to the next scheduled trip. Earlier today, we decided to go around Eixample Street, where the iconic La Sagrada Familia is located. We had pre-booked an entry ticket which cost us 33.77 euro per person. We also booked this on GetGuide.
What again, Ma? What did you say?
When you're stressed, say ice cream.
Finally, we tried their famous tapas with a good view of La Sagrada, a beautiful architecture by Anthony Gaudi. As a Filipino, the tapa I know is a beef, but here, tapas is a variety of starters with a good drink like what we have, the sangria. Sangria is a red wine with a mixture of chopped fruits. This tapas we had is shared for 2 people, and this cost us 47.50 euro. Yeah, it's costly, but we're already here. Why not experience it? We work hard, so we play hard.
Voila. Satisfied? Satisfied. Mag-exercise ka naman, mama mo. Art. Sila tumatawagan.
Kasi daw, nag-promise daw.
Parang Heloneta.
Ano ba yan?
We must at least tick one of the recommended places to eat. So we went to a restaurant called Can Maho, located near the beach in Barceloneta. Their specialty is paella and fresh seafoods. Me and my mom is a seafood lover, so we enjoyed it. The blog that I read is reliable. The food is 10 out of 10. We went there without reservation, so we don't have a choice but to eat inside instead of by the beach. But that doesn't matter. The food is the reason why we came here. It's real blockbuster. No wonder why.
Nakakais yung nanay ko. Nangunguna ako.
Picture mo.
Oo. The tentacles. Calamares. My favorite. Bisa
Pwede
nilagay.
bang piliin nito?
Pilig ako na.
Ano na nalagdagan natin?
Which do you prefer? Squid or octopus? Ayan. Mas malasa siya.
Hindi.
Much more flavorful.
Ang octopus is ano siya? Malansa.
Yeah.
Can we have another set of Coke? And drinking water, do you have? Delicious squid. Ang look na nakulog, kaya?
Ako, Asya siya ng water, ah.
Then after, we walk along the beach of Barceloneta. Even though Barceloneta is a man-made beach, we were amazed of how they maintained it. Come on, let's get do it. I know that you can do it. Hey! Dora the Explorer pala, no? Thank God, this is our lucky day and best day. We don't have to go anywhere since our Girona and Costa Brava tour includes hotel pickup. And I'm kinda loving the small group tour. It's much better than the big groups. But of course, much expensive again. Travel now, hard work later. This Girona and Costa Brava tour we had cost €98.51 per person. But I tell you, this is the best tour we had and it's worth it. In Girona, we went to see the medieval town and we also got to see the place where Cersei Lannister had her walk of shame seen in Game of Thrones.
Not the walk of shame with the horse and that.
Wala.
After I want to show you for what is a romantic tower. And also we want to show you white tower, inside of the fortress and restaurant. Okay, and we want to inside the fortress, on Spain, the castle, we have a hand. Game of Thrones too. Flag of shame. That is been the flag of Mr. Land. Not anymore. You still live here? Now is not welcome anymore. Ma come stava al concino fresh?
We're gonna taste the shushu.
This is shushu.
This is shushu. This is Catalan cola and croissant. Nice.
Donut.
Yeah, it's like a donut
Long john.
with cream inside.
The videos and pictures doesn't justify what I see with my naked eye. Then, we had our lunch in a beautiful countryside restaurant. The ambience is like a movie of a love story in a vineyard in the countryside, or Tuscany in Italy, something like that. We're gonna be a little bit adventurous with the food, so we tried the snails. I tried one before back home, so it doesn't bother me, as long as it's a small snail, not a big one. After lunch, we went on a side trip on a private vineyard. They said the product is kilometer zero wine, meaning it's produced ecologically and organically. We had a free wine tasting here. We haven't tried the cava, but we learned that cava is like the counterpart of champagne in France. French doesn't like that. And prosecco in Italy.
Taste mo. Taste mo.
Why you like it?
Sino to? Iba-iba, no?
On our final itinerary for the day, we arrive at a beautiful coast named Costa Brava. The coast is warm and not cold, and it's really a lovely place. And only if I've known, I should have planned a dive here in Costa Brava.
Baka may nice place na for diving here. Pinitsura na kita. Oo.
I leave what's left of last night behind. And I need to get some peace of mind. And I need some peace of mind. I know where to find it by the end of the road. So I walk and I keep on walking. Though the shoes I wear are red. Walk and I keep on walking.
Perfecto.
And I'm at the end
Ito eh.
of the road.
Hindi dumulan.
Sino ba yun?
Till my feet are hurting. And I need to keep on going further. 'Cause I can't keep my mind off things I'd be better off to leave behind. Gotta be careful not to get stuck. And so I walk and I keep on walking. Though the shoes I wear are a mess. As I walk,
Hindi.
walk and I keep on walking. And I'm at the end of the road.
Gusto ko mag-picture dito.
I leave
last night behind. And I need to get some peace of mind. And when I need some peace of mind, I know where to find
Look at
it.
there.
By the end of the road. So I walk, and I keep on walking. The shoes I wear are automatic. As I walk.
Enough of expensive meals. You can still try traditional Spanish food where locals eat, like where we went. And it's still a good quality food and much more cheaper. They have a lot of carinderia/diner type here. Anyway, aside from that, roaming around Spain gives me the vibes of Manila. Not only the one in Intramuros or Santa Cruz, Spain roads and streets is much wider and bit cleaner than the one in Manila, but the vibes, the streets, the building structure, the off-license stores along the neighborhood, in short, they really have a big influence in our culture. I think somehow we got it from them. I know we have a love-hate history with Spain, but, well, pass is pass. Adios, España! Hasta luego! Babush!